Hey Scorpio, what's up? Today's October 2nd. Just a heads up, if my voice sounds funny at times because I'm getting over a cold. But if you like a raspy voice, you're in for a treat. So, let's see. October 6th is the new moon in Libra. It's a good time for manifesting new opportunities. And I've been telling everyone that October is a good month for connecting with spirits and the supernatural. And if you want to connect strongly with someone who knew you that had passed away, it's a good time to do that. Just keep the vibe right with what you're summoning in and what you're allowing in, okay? All right. What do we have here for Scorpio for October 2021? Scorpio. Okay. I feel like that one wanted to come out. I'm going to take it. We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I don't know. This is Tower of Oppositions deck. This one might be really hard to see with the lighting, but basically either way you put it, it's kind of hard to tell which way is reversed here. He has his eyes open though, the way it came out, but he looks like he's encapsulated in ice, where the other way his head is outside of the ice, so I don't know. It's kind of coming across with an energy of feeling like you're stuck with something that should be over. So, and it's like you're forced to see something. You're forced to see how something plays out and how it ends. Like your eyes are being held open. Like you're frozen with your eyes open and you have to watch something play out and end. Very detailed message. What else do we have here for Scorpio? We have the Eight of Swords reversed. Okay, well, there's somebody who's freeing themselves from this energy here. You reduce from that Ten of Swords to the Eight of Swords. It's like something almost ended. There was maybe a fear here that something was going to end. Excuse me. And that now there's freedom from that worry. Because you went from the 10 to the 8, there was a reduction in the anxiety or the worry. You have the Page of Cups reversed. And as well, you have the World reversed. Again, and I've been doing all the water signs today. Every single one's been getting the World reversed. There's something that's coming back around or not ending. With that Page of Cups, it's this sense that it's news about something that is, it's not what you want to hear. Like there's no love in it. There's no feeling or emotion or love in it. There's lack of consideration, but it's having to do with something that's either coming back from the past or again, this thing that you thought was going to be over and it's not. What else do we have here? Let's pull another one. And then we have the Eight of Wands reversed. So it's almost as if after hearing news, you might hear from someone who was not they didn't come off as like considerate or caring about you or caring about your feelings. They might have said something that was just very inconsiderate. And they might be trying to come back around, and there's this sense that you're going to cut off communication with this person. And in doing so, you are going to free yourself from whatever this was here that you felt forced that you had to maybe you saw something that you didn't want to see. It could be a message for some of you. You saw something you didn't want to see and it ended something, or you thought it ended something, and it freed you from that mental, like you were able to get out of this mental conflict over it. But then you get this message from them trying to come back around and you're just like, all right, it might be you want to block the person, but I don't get this idea of really engaging with them. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. It seems like you're focusing on putting energy into places where it's going to bring you further ahead in life. It's going to benefit you. Focusing on the fruits of your labor is what I'm seeing here too. But there's this sense of finding peace and happiness by letting go, not just letting go, by actively not engaging, not speaking with, or blocking someone here who made you see something you didn't want to see and who didn't really have your feelings in mind when they told you something. What else do we have for Scorpio? Yeah, it's funny. I just started I'll do the 3 readings of each sign in one day, and I'm noticing that a lot of the same cards or energies come up. So I'm glad I've made the switch. And today's water signs, and you're the last one, Scorpio. So they're not exactly the same, but there's very similar messages. Every water sign got the world reversed, this idea of something coming back around. I wouldn't be surprised if you got the death card reversed. But let's see what else we have here for Scorpio. It's also Mercury retrograde, so it is a time for the past to kind of peep its head back up, whether it's you reaching out to people in the past or people in the past reaching out to you. Looks here like you're not having it, though. You have the 9 of Swords, the King of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. That's another thing about things coming back around. That's also been coming up in every water sign's reading. The 9 of Wands. Whatever you saw here that you didn't want to see, that you kind of felt forced that you had to see, it caused a lot of upset. It might have affected your sleep. It made you very paranoid or nervous about something. And when you liberated yourself from this, it had to do with speaking up for yourself and sitting in your truth. And you might have told someone off when maybe it was when you cut this communication. It could have been in the past you cut out this communication, because with the 6 of Cups you have memories here. It could be that the person not necessarily is trying to come back, but the memories are coming back. With the 6 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune reverse, could be like a resurfacing of memories, and that's probably having to do with Mercury retrograde right now. But you told this person off because it really affected you in a negative way. The Emperor, being a boss, it could be an Aries, but also like boss energy. It's not coming up under the 8 of Wands. You could have blocked an Aries. You could have blocked someone who is very like diplomatic or controlling. This is a card also of going by the book, following the rules. The Hangman reverse, it could be a new perspective regarding any of that. But with this 10 of Swords, the thing is with this the world reverse, you see she's naked and like her butt's showing here. I'm getting with whatever you didn't want to see. It could have involved somebody here. You saw them naked. Doesn't have to be, but if that's applicable here for you, then that's definitely a message that's coming up. So yeah, with that Emperor card, it's almost like doing the right thing by cutting off communication, or whatever happens here, like it wasn't right. Maybe somebody broke a contract or broke a law, or there's no justice card here, whatever it is, but that Emperor, it's coming up strongly with the message. I mean, it could mean a lot of different things, but I'm getting the message. It could be you blocked an Aries, or if it's not that, there's an idea here of like someone going by the rules. But with the Hangman reverse, it's like questioning that. Like maybe it's questioning the rules, maybe questioning something related to the rules here. Let's get one more row here for Scorpio. I'm getting a vision, an image here. It almost looks like a corn dog, like a corn dog at a festival. Or it could be like a hot dog. I don't know if it's like, there's a memory here also of like being at a festival, you're eating a corn dog, or like there was a hot dog, I'm getting a hot dog bun. For some of you, it could have rained, there could have been a thunderstorm that day. There is wisdom that came through with this though. Like after what you saw really like upset you, there was wisdom that came through. And you shared that wisdom when you communicated. Okay, any more cards? I'm gonna ask for clarifiers for this third row. Any more cards to clarify this Ten of Swords, what they saw? What did they see here? It was the Queen of Cups coming up. Let me get one more card. What did they see or what did they say here with that King of Swords? Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck right now is the King of Cups reversed. Excuse me. I mean, Eight of Pentacles is a strong card about work. It's about working on your skill or putting work in. The Queen of Cups is generally somebody who follows the heart here. That King of Cups reversed, though, is like not following the heart, not emotionally available. I'm getting a discrepancy between two people here where I'm getting Scorpio that this could be for a feminine energy viewer out there. It doesn't have to be, but I'm getting an idea that the feminine energy was doing something following the heart, and the masculine energy here was not really giving, because you have the Page of Cups reversed, you have the King of Cups reversed, the King of Swords upright, which could be someone who's it could be a feminine energy where the masculine is like in prison because, or got out of prison, because with that Ten of Swords, it's like stuck, right? And then with that Eight of Swords reversed, usually the Eight of Swords upright could also be like a prison card, but reversed, it's like they're not there anymore. The Emperor card, again, I was saying about following the rules, new perspective about following the rules. It could be that you might cut off communication with somebody who got in trouble with the law and got locked up and focusing on work. It doesn't have to be that, but that could be for some of you. And if it's not that, then what I'm getting here too is if somebody, they could have received news when they were at work that the person was either released from prison or they're no longer there. They're no longer there. We need some more cards here. We have the Strength card, the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Swords reversed. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. With that Strength card and the Seven of Swords, it's really having to defend yourself with something that's a test of strength. Finding the strength to stand up for yourself and defend yourself and assert yourself against something that was not right. There was betrayal here. There was theft or some kind of deceit. It could be somebody who broke the law, coming up under the Emperor card. They broke a contract or broke the law, and it's about having to find the strength to stand up for yourself, building up to that energy. And with the Page of Wands, it's about needing to say something, and it's something that's like a burning urge that you needing to say it. I'm actually going to pull an oracle card for you to kind of pull all this together, because the energy did get a little bit scattered for me here. And let me pull an oracle card, see if we could get any more messages here. Spirit, what else do we have here for Scorpio? Any kind of oracle messages that would shed light on this here? We have the number 13. And she is creating the fabrics that off of these colored strings that she has here. So it's about another manifestation card here. Let's get another card here. I also see her throat chakra is all tattooed. There's something you need to say here, because maybe you witnessed That's what it could be with that Ten of Swords, with the eyes open, seeing something you didn't want to see. I'm feeling someone here was a witness to some kind of, it could be a crime, but somebody witnessed something here, that they witnessed something that was very disturbing with that Nine of Swords coming up under it. And with that Emperor and then the Seven of Swords reversed, it's about revealing the truth about some kind of a crime or dishonest act here and following and going by the law. The other card we have here is 8, which you have big alchemy energy coming up here. Very big alchemy energy coming up here. It's this idea that you have the power to determine how something goes here. You saw something, and now's the time where you need to find the strength and the courage to say something. And it's something that could have happened in the past. It doesn't have to be something recent, but it's like the time is coming where you're going to have to say something about this. Yeah, and then we have... I'm getting that it's big here. I mean, you have 5 globes that she's standing on here. This is the number 52. 13, 8, 52. So that's equal to 4 and then 8. So it's funny, 4 and then 8. So like a doubling. And then 52 is 7. The 7 of Wands, the 7 of Swords. I'm getting that there's one major thing that you need to release and get out there. Maybe that you've already said something about this, but there's one thing left to say or one thing left to put out there. But I'm getting that it's a big deal. It's not just a small little like someone like, it wasn't just a small like petty theft thing here, because with her on all those globes there, decisions determine destiny, it says here too. Listen to the heart. You need to listen to the heart. And you might need to practice with that 8 of Pentacles. You might need to practice whatever it is here that you need to do. But you saw something you didn't want to see here. And it's something that is coming back around. Maybe it's already come back around once or twice before. But you're going to need to assert yourself about whatever dishonesty and deception came here. And there's this idea of working on, or practicing. So I hope that helps, Scorpio. Let me know if it does. Like the video if you got something out of it or enjoyed watching, and take care. Bye.